Go.
Hi, I'm Dr. Duke. This is Leslie. She's a track athlete here in New York City. She has run the mile in 4 minutes and 42 seconds. And today, we're going to do a sample treatment using Grassin and active release techniques on her hamstring in preparation for an upcoming event. Line your stomach for me. First, I like to get a lot of blood supply into the hamstring muscle. It's a very large muscle attaching all the way up into the ischial tuberosity. Bend your leg for me. I like to activate movement so it begins to mimic the act of running versus just a static type of compression to the tissue. Drop your leg down. The Grassin instruments bring a tremendous amount of blood flow to the muscle, breaking up adhesive scar tissue that's been chronically infiltrated, very challenging to break up just using your hands. I'll use a variety of techniques, even combining various instruments of the Grassin instruments. Today we're going to work on the bottom part of the hamstring as it inserts to the calf, and I'll also work on that medial part. And then it's Grassin instruments almost feel like a stethoscope. They detect via vibration in my hand where there's a scar tissue adhesion, and I'm able to bring a lot of blood supply and helpfully break that up to allow glide in the tissue. A common area complaint is the snapping that occurs right at the bottom where that calf overlies that hamstring. So using active release technique, I'm able to make those tissues glide over each other. Lie on your side for me. Let's take this rope. Now I want to get at the attachment site of where the hamstrings attach right on the ischial tuberosity. Hold your tension and bring your leg all the way up. And bring it all the way back. Again, all the way up. And bring it back. And one more time. Nice. Then I'm going to reverse my tension. You're going to do the same thing. And get along the sacroiliac joint. Bring it all the way up nice and high. More. And bring it back. And again, nice and high. Bend your knee a little bit. That's a common area of restriction that doesn't allow mobility while running. Now let's work on the hip rotators. Let's work on that piriformis primarily. Go ahead, bend your knee higher and drop your tension towards the floor. Perfect. Bring it back. You can't just work the hamstrings. You have to work the kinetic chain of muscles surrounding the hip into the hamstrings, as I did, even into the calf. Lie on your back for me. Another area of complaint is where the hamstring bifurcates or splits and then it kind of webs together. So we're just going to use the active release technique. Straighten your leg for me. And release. And again, to break up the adhesions if there are any in that particular area. Straighten. Nice. And again. And lastly, the adductor muscle. With all these techniques, the idea is to shorten certain muscles, trap them, and then engage others to glide over. This way, the runner has the ability of freedom of movement while they're running at top speed.